Peter with Space Saver Specialists Incorporated. We're down in Tualatin. We're the ones that are doing the high-density mobile storage shelving in the textbook storage room. And so these are pretty straightforward. They are driven by the handle that rolls them back and forth. And they don't require a whole lot of effort to move, even with fully loaded with all those books on there. Shouldn't ever be a challenge to move them or have to really push overly hard. And you can move a couple of them together. We don't recommend you move more than a couple of them because it does get to the point where that's just too much weight for one assembly to be pushing. But basically, if you want into an aisle to access something, you open your aisle. You can push the little lock pin that's here in, and it'll go from the green little collar that you can kind of see around it to just being inserted and locked, and then that handle won't spin. So the carriage itself will not roll. And then you also have the foot plate down here. You have a mechanical brake where if there's something in the aisle that hits that little foot plate there, it engages a clutch brake that's inside on the actual drive of the carriage itself and will stop it from moving when it's pushed up against something. As far as general maintenance and other kind of things go, the big thing just being keeping those tracks clean so nothing's getting kind of wedged in there or interfering with the carriage itself. It does have some little hooks that are in here that keep it from actually being able to lift out of there or come out of there. And so if those hooks start getting paper or paper clips or pens or something in there, it can create a situation where it starts to kind of bind up when it's trying to roll back and forth. During loading of these, try to load them equally on both sides. If one side is completely loaded, it will create some issues. It'll start actually causing the carriage to lift up a little bit, which can cause it to kind of lose traction and not want to roll. So evenly loading them is about the only other important thing. And that's really it. We've got a 6-month and a 1-year warranty check on them, which is ideal because once you guys get it loaded up, we'll adjust the brakes, make sure everything's engaging exactly how we want it, and everything's safe. So that's really kind of all there is on our end of things.